Hey, it's JC at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore. We're back here. We're redoing this, going over this collection I bought a while ago, trying to get the thing processed. It's a long process. This is going to focus on Legion of Superheroes and the Adventure Comics with Legion of Superheroes. We're dealing with Adventure Comics that features on Supergirl and also the Supergirl short-lived series itself. But this is a reprint. It came out in the early 70s, issue number 2. A war between Krypton and Earth. These Legion of Superheroes, a lot of them were written by Jim Shooter. Artwork, Jim Mooney did some of the artwork on a lot of these. Unfortunately, a lot of these books did not have artist or writer credits, but these are great comics. Certainly look at putting them in your collection. You talk about the membership of the Legion of Superheroes. You've got these great ads like the 100-page spectaculars. You've got a Tommy Tomorrow story in there. But first adventure comics I have is number 337. It has the Legionnaires Dropouts, and I believe also there was an issue of one of these adventure comics that has that reprinted as well. So when you see my Adventure Girl or Adventure Comics with Supergirl, you'll see this reprint in here. And I believe the artwork is Curt Swan that did this. So you got the Lightning Lad and Saturn Girl, Ultra Boy, and Phantom Girl getting married. Yeah. They must quit the Legion. Again, unfortunately, there are no credits to these. But you got these great old ads. We'll try and get through these quickly. This came out in October 1965, number 337. She can't wait to get married also. Look at him. Man, oh man. That would be odd. That would be not allowed today. Phantom Girl, I feel the same. Will you marry me? Yes. I love Santa Girl too much to let her take any more risks. We're going to quit and get married. Zippity zap. There they are. Show them getting married. Again, you got these great ads. You got this park when I was a kid. I wanted to go there all the time when I was a kid. I never went there. If you went there, if you're watching this and you went there, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me how this was. Tell me how this, did I miss anything? Did I miss the superhero stuff that was there? Let me know. And here we got some of these ads for the cereals. Look, he wants some Cocoa Puffs. Yeah, Sonny's getting some Cocoa Puffs. He's Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Ha, I get my laughs one way or the other. He's going to get himself some Cocoa Puffs. Legionnaire Dropouts. Take a quick look through some of this. And also the ads on the back for Aurora model kits. Make your wish come true. Here comes the bride. Wish I knew who did the artwork on these. That's artwork is pretty nice. There you go. Coming attractions. You got more letters pages. Got an old Superboy classic in here. Reprinting, pushing the 80-page giant. Superman and Batman and Robin. I checked these letters pages out. Didn't seem to see too many names. Here we got issue 345. Matter Eater Lad. They want to execute him. There you got this Joe Kubert house ad. Dynamite's coming. Combat Happy Joes of Easy Company touring the Nazis like teenagers wolfing up a 6-foot-long hero sandwich after rocking and rolling at a Hoobaloo party. Watch for Army at War Sergeant Rock 169, July Sizzling Your Way, May 3rd. Got the roll call that they're playing volleyball. Got these crazy aliens. Again, I believe Curt Swan did the artwork on this. Got another classic Superboy story. Again, there's admission to that ad in or to that amusement park in New Jersey. Scooter, who's he? Got Rocky and Bullwinkle pushing Cheerios. Again, crazy ads on the back. Mattel's vacuum formed. We had great toys back in the 60s, I tell you. They weren't very safe, and that's what made them cool. Here we got Adventure Comics 346. We got introducing Karate Kid, Princess Projecta, Pharaoh Lad, and Nemesis Kid. Got 4 new characters being introduced here on the inside cover. You got a Polaris nuclear sub you can get as a kid for $6.98. I wanted my dad to buy it for me. He did not. I probably would have drowned in the lake if he would have. There was another great ad for the Inferior 5 with the Riddler. House ad with 80-page giant with Batman number 182. Cosmic Boy saving, Cosmic Boy. Cosmic Boy saving Phantom Girl. Superboy and Karate Kid fighting. Karate Kid gets the best of Superboy for a little while, but Superboy comes back and kicks his butt. Again, we've got Rocky and Bullwinkle. What are they pushing this time? Cheerios again? Pushing Cheerios again. Look, you got Project Projecta. She's projecting a lot right there. The Outcast Superhero, Superboy and Supergirl get kicked out of the Legion. Everybody's happy. Cool. We don't have to hear about them bragging about everything anymore. I'm Superboy. I'm Supergirl. Oh. And their replacements, a couple of robots. Again, great ads on the back. The Aurora model kits. Lost, a free education. Talks about how education is important, even way back then. This right here, Lightning Lad's arms, robot arms being eaten by these turtles. The next issue, you still see the damage that is done from the turtles eating his arms. There we go, another great house ad. I don't think I have that issue. Was not in there. You've got the Shrieking Violet going through Superboy's nose. He's got a bunch of white stuff in his nose. He's got Plastic Man. Look, Supergirl and Brainiac 5. Man, they're swapping tongue sweat. Creepy Crawlers. I had that as a kid. I think I still do have that. You got issue 351. That was issue 350. They don't know. Superboy doesn't know who the hell the Legion is. Remember when I told you, God, look at this, pennies for UNICEF. You know, that they're pushing, letting people know that you need to give to help the people of Africa with both medicine and for food. You got the Legion of Substitute Heroes. Let's see if we can find him. There she is, flying up his nose again. It's like that Cheech and Chong. You know, everything up his nose. You know, got Nichols and he's got everything up his nose. Woman takes his kid to the doctor. Up his nose. There's Lightning Lad. Again, you know, part of his arm was eaten away because of that turtle from the last issue. Another great, those old house ads, probably almost the best thing about these comics. Well, I'm starting to remember. The Ghost of Pharaoh Lad. Pharaoh Lad died to save the Legion from the Sun Eater. He's blaming us for his death. He's punished for his death. Shangri-La, the greatest resting place. Heroes died back then. Nobody knows how much I blame myself for Pharaoh's Lad death. I should have gone that suicide mission. I'll never forget how it happened. We were battling the Sun Eater, a cloudy mass of almost unboundless energy would threaten to destroy Earth, Sun, and the whole galaxy. Even I couldn't stop it when weakened with the force of a red sun that it had devoured. Our only hope was for someone to carry an absorbitron bomb into the Think Center, and I volunteered. Pharaoh Lad realized I was still weak from the red sun blast, and after using his power to change his body to iron, he slugged me and took the place. I couldn't stop him, or could I? Did I subconsciously fear the Sun Eater so much I let poor Pharaoh Lad overpower me, only to take himself and doom himself by doing my job. Princess Projecta. Here you got the Superman 197 80-page giant, and then they show you the preview of the content pages. Be the monster you always wanted to be. Creepy crawlies and all kinds of other stuff. There's Ross Andru. You got Carmen Infantino. Got the Hunter, his first appearance. Not the Hunter from Gwar, but the Hunter, issue 358. Thought that was Deadpool at first. Carmen Infantino. You got some crazy crap going on right there. Oh man, that was in Bob Hope. That crazy Bob Hope, man. Batman Giant. Got some posters you could get. All 6 for only $1. Imagine that. Here you go. Got this great Aurora model kit ad right here. Frankenstein, King Kong, Dracula, Jekyll and Hyde, Phantom of the Opera, no Creature of the Black Lagoon yet. Destination Moon. Yeah. Let's get to the moon someday. At Action Comics 361, the villains who never lose, the Unkillables. But the Legion's not supposed to kill, so what does it matter? I believe Curt Swan did not do this. This is Jim Mooney artwork. The Thunderbike. Advertising Saturday superheroes. Man, this is when you'd get up Saturday morning, you were excited. Back, there was a time when cartoons were only on Saturday mornings. You weren't lucky and come home and watch cartoons 24/7. No, sir. You had to be good, and if you weren't good, you didn't get to watch cartoons. And then on Sunday, they would have like reprints of the ones that weren't on Saturday mornings any longer. And you got this great house ad right there. And you got Action 363, Black Day for the Legion. Skittle Bowl. Looks like the big red cheese is full. Dr. What's his name? Dr. Shiva. I remember seeing this in the stores. Calabala. See, tells all the secrets of your future. I wanted that as a kid. I think my mom probably thought it would freak me out or something. Got the Super Turtle. Superman's in the booth. Here you got Bizarro. Another ad for DC. This is this one here. DC editorial. Big things are coming. What's going on? They must be working around the clock. New artists, new titles. Do not disturb. What's going on? We'll find out later. Oh, look at this here. Major Matt Mason. Major Matt Mason. Now, who had this as a kid? Again, if you had this as a kid, if you know what I'm talking about, leave comments. Leave a comment in the comment section. These things were cool. These are cool figures to have as a kid. Man, mine got played the hell out of. My mom got her money's worth out of buying that. Here we got a date stamp, October 31st, 1967. Here we've got a Neal Adams cover, Action 367. And Neal did not do the artwork on the inside, but he did do the cover. Take a look at some of these ads. And see, my camera decided to zoom in. This camera has a mind of its own, I swear. It will just zoom in with no thought or process. Unfortunately, this is separated from the cover, so this is going to be a very cheap book. Anybody's interested, this will certainly be a cheap issue to get. Got an ad for Flash 80-page giant, number 178. Let's move on to the next issue. Got 369. Got Mordru the Merciless. Again, a Neal Adams cover. You got these house ad, Flash, and Neal Adams, or excuse me, Ross Andru. And you've got Showcase, Hawk and Dove. That's the late Steve Ditko. I may have said the late already once, but you can't say it more than once. Steve Ditko needs to be honored. There he is, the villain himself. It certainly looks almost like Curt Swan artwork there. You had these ads from Revell of these military vehicles, aircraft, and tanks, and ships, and whatnot. We do have this issue of Wonder Woman with Supergirl. Let's see here. There it is. Look, as seen right here. But we'll do the Wonder Womans a little bit later. Again, Aurora model kits. It's the next part with Mordru. The Legion is captured. We got a Daisy BB gun ad. Real enough to riding shotgun. Here we go. Here's a bunch of new books. You got Anthro. You've got Bamba, the Jungle Boy, and you've got Beware the Creeper, Steve Ditko. On sale May 2nd, May 16th, May 21st. A, B, C. I think this might have been Bob Brown doing the artwork at this time. Again, the late Bob Brown. Bob died many, many years ago when he was doing Daredevil. Got another Neal Adams cover. Superboy's like, I'm the hell out of here. I'm going with cooler kids. Kids ain't cool anymore. Got an old reprint. Old Superboy and the Legion reprint here. Colossal Boy gets kicked out. He's a disgrace. Here you got the Jimmy Olsen Giant. You got the Tornado Twins. Who are the Tornado Twins? Another Neal Adams cover. Dawn and Don Allen. Who might that be? Model kit for Land of the Giants. I still have my model kit. It's in not as many good pieces like it used to be, but I still have it. We find out, of course, that they're descendants of Barry Allen, the Flash. And they've got costumes like Kid Flash. There we go, Revell. The Wailing Wailer. August of '68 is when that came out. More house ads. There you go. Here's another ad for Saturday mornings. Again, Saturday mornings were special back then. You got 3 channels. You had to choose from what cartoons were the cartoons you wanted to watch. And just an FYI, the year 2019 is going to be the 50th anniversary of Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo started in 1969. And I saw that first episode. I was a Scooby fan from the beginning. Here we got some more house ads. It's a very banged up issue. Look at this Batman. He's throwing him. You go down, you go, Robin. From now I work alone. You won't slide down the bat pole? I'll throw you off this lighthouse. Justice League of America, 80-page giant. The Terrific Trio, Green Arrow, the Atom, Hawkman. Neal Adams cover. Welcome Wagon, September '68, from Revell. Tiger Paws used to push the, these cool tires you can get for your bike that make you go faster. Of course, they'd make you go faster. Why wouldn't they? Cheerios had all these, talking about all this different stuff. This is some cool stuff here. The world's fastest train. They little fun facts pushing their cereals. Again, Neal Adams cover. Hurry with our will, Superboy, before the hourglass and our lives run out. Doing my best, Brainy, but I'm too weak. My finger can hardly scratch the steel. Well, you better start scratching, Superboy. Almost think there's Vinnie Coletta inks on this. I'm not sure. Vinnie, sometimes you can tell, but it's hard to tell if this was Vinnie Coletta inks or not. The Legion of Superheroes. Never had those as a kid. I do remember seeing those, though. Here we got another Neal Adams cover. $3.79. Burial in Space. Superboy and several other Legionnaires perish in this issue. Shrinking Violet. You got Invisible Kid. Matchbox Models of the Month. I had some of these. Lucky enough that my dad would buy those for me. Here we do. Here we've got some more house ads. Teen Titans and Detective Comics. You've got Super Turtle. A truck full of tomatoes overturned. I'll go in for the rescue. Supergirl, Super Turtle. Am I glad you arrived? We moved this truck to the next street. Well, it's on Elf Street. Why did you want to move? We have to make a written report, and I have trouble spelling Kosdanskill Street. Right there. You got it right there, dude. Can't you read? Come on. Quit being a dumb cop. Right there. It's Kosdanskio. That's an excuse. Sky Crane, again from Revell. DC Special. You've got the fighting females do their thing, and of course you got a Giant Flash issue. And finally, we've got this issue 380 of Adventure Comics. Remember what, as a kid, because there was a monster, a dinosaur, ate Superboy. So I was excited to get it. However, I never had the issue with the cover. I got a coverless copy, so I never had that. And I remember reading this issue, and it was so cool. And then I got to the point where the monster came, and it's like, man, that looked nothing like the monster that was on the cover. I was disappointed. This is like a old big chunky monster. But he ate Superboy regardless. And they didn't have time to mourn him. Pluck, another Revell ad. There's a giant Superboy issue. We may have that in this stack over here, 156. Let's take a quick look-see. 156. I do not have that, so that's what I don't have. They have to make their own spacecraft, come up with blueprints, make ore. There's no engine, so Ultra Boy has to use his powers. He can only use his superpowers one at a time, so he threw it into space and had to get to the craft before it got out of orbit. And then Light Lash used her powers to get themselves out of the orbit. There was a Neal Adams cover on that Strange Adventures. Here you got Bernie Wrightson. That's not Bernie Still Kubert, but Bernie Wrightson did the artwork on the inside. Detective number 27, 1939 fact file. Next year will be the 80th anniversary of Detective Comics, but this talks about Detective Comics, gives you a lowdown on it. And then later we do see in here, talks about what happened. I think there is an ad. There's an ad for Detective Comics 387, which was the 30th anniversary issue. But that's it for these Legion of Superheroes issues. Oh, look. Got the glow-in-the-dark Monster Aurora kits. So cool. But still, no Creature of the Black Lagoon yet. And no Godzilla. But if you like these videos, certainly subscribe. And when you do subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. Thank you. Have a great evening.